नाज़रीन सलाम अलैकुम सत श्री अकाल ते नमस्कार। जिस तरह कि तुहानूं पता ही है कि असीं हर हफ्ते माइंड एंड बॉडी प्रोग्राम लैके इस टीवी ई आवाज़ के उपर हाज़र हुंदे हां। ये जिहड़ा प्रोग्राम है ये BNC मैडिकल सेंटर के ताबन दे नाल असीं पेश करदे हां, जिहड़ा कि ब्रैम्पटन दे विच ब्रैमली अते कंट्री साइड दी कॉर्नर दे उत्ते आ, उहदी इंटरसैक्शन दे उपर है। असीं हर भी कोई ना कोई डिफरेंट गैस्ट नूं लैके आउणे आ। जिस तरह कि पिछले हफ्ते असीं मिस्टर अर्पन खन्ना नूं लैके आए सीगे, जिहड़े कि ब्रैम्पटन नॉर्थ तो मैंबर पार्लीमेंट की इलैक्शन लड़न जा रहे ने PC पार्टी तो। अज साडे नाल सिंथिया नील ने जिहड़े कि साडे BNC विजन सेंटर दे विच मैनेजर ने, उन्हां नूं लैके आए हैं। नैक्सट वीक असीं हरकीरत सिंह जिहड़े कि साडे कौंसलर ने ब्रैम्पटन सिटी दे, उन्हां नूं लैके आवांगे, ब्रैम्पटन सिटी दे बारे डिस्कस करांगे। पर अज असीं क्योंकि साडे कोल सिंथिया नील ने, शी इज़ ए वाइट गर्ल एंड आई थिंक शी कांट स्पीक ऑफ कोर्स पंजाबी और हिंदी, so I have to discuss with her in English. So before I go in detail, so first of all let me welcome Dr. Cynthia Rani. Welcome here, Cynthia.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, so Cynthia, can you tell me something about that? How long you've been working in BNC Vision Center, number one? Number two, if possible, you can continue this answer. That where is BNC Vision Center?
Okay, so BNC Vision Center is located at BNC Medical Center, which is on the corner of Bramley and Countryside in Brampton, and the address is 10970 Bramley Road. It's right at the major intersection there. Under the same roof there is urgent care walk-in clinic, there's pharmacy, there's the vision center, and then there's physiotherapy, chiropractor, massage therapy. So it's a huge facility, one of the biggest in Brampton and Mississauga area, and I've been there since they've actually opened. So that was July 2017, so it's coming on 2 years now.
Okay, and I think for the last 4 or 5 months Dr. Fanny is there and she's doing counseling. Is it true, or you understand?
Yes, that's right. So I forgot to mention that as well. So Dr. Fanny is doing counseling, so she does psychotherapy, talk therapy. She does lots of different counseling services for people in emotional distress, people with anxiety, people that are being bullied, people that have depression. So there's lots of different reasons why people would need to see a counselor, and I know her personally. I know she's a really great girl, so I know that she's probably providing the best services as possible.
Okay, before we discuss about the opticals, like about the lenses, about the frame, about the sunglasses, on a lighter note, I just want to ask you that if you have any experience, because you can't speak Punjabi or Hindi, and our most of the clients, you can say about 80 to 90% are Punjabi Hindi. You have any experience like when you are working there? Any experience you can share?
Okay, lots of experience actually, because it's been almost 2 years. So people will call me, I will answer the phone and they'll say, hello, Sat Sri Akal ji, and I will say, oh, Sat Sri Akal ji. Sometimes I'll throw in like a ki hale or ki hal chale. So then they'll just reply to me back in Punjabi, and I won't know what they're saying. So it's a little bit funny, but like I try to listen to them still and see what they're saying. There's a couple words like I do know, so I kind of get the idea of what they're talking about, but sometimes I have to just ask them to hold and then get somebody to help me to translate what they're saying.
Okay, so now we come to the point of our opticals. Like what type of frames you are selling, branded and non-branded? Can you give some names of the branded but you sell it over there?
So I would say in Brampton we probably have the largest showroom for frames and sunglasses. We probably have the biggest selection. I would say we have over 1,000 frames there. We have many different frames, from regular branded frames that are like $50, $60, $70, like depending on what you're looking for. Then we have like a mid-range where they're not designer frames, but they're very good quality branded frames. And then we do have some brand designer frames like Michael Kors, Tory Burch, and then we have some luxury designer frames like Bulgari, Tom Ford, Gucci, Prada. Okay. So we have a good selection.
And another thing is like on the Bnc Vision Center, in Punjabi we could call Enkan di Dukaan. So we are selling these lenses 50% off. But I saw and I heard so many stores, we are not the only one who sell only 50%. Some stores even sell 60%, or some store they have the sale that buy one get second free, or buy one get the second glass sunglass 50% off, or sometimes they offer that if you buy the frame you will get the sunglasses. But ultimately you always advertise that you are the lowest price in the market, right? So how you can, when the people will come, you want to say something that you sell the lowest price in the market.
Okay, absolutely. So it's funny that you say that. When we started our 50% off sale, the store down the road actually did 70% off. But all of those things are just business tricks. So basically what businesses would do, they put the price higher so that it seems like you're saving more money, when in reality you're paying the same price. So our prices, we already had a very attractive price because we wanted to draw customers in, and on top of that we had the sale. So now the savings are even more, and like the sale's up to 50%, so not everything is 50% off, but we're also having the sale on our lenses too, so that's also up to 50% off.
Okay, and at the same time, I always, whenever I go to on my radio show, which is on 770 every Monday 3 to 4, I say that the three things are important in our Vision Center. Number one, the price guaranteed 100% you will pay less. You can compare anywhere when you are comparing apple to apple. Like for example, if you are buying Gucci or Prada, anything, you can match that price with any other store in Brampton, Mississauga, Orange, Oakville, wherever.
It has to be the same frame.
Yes, if it is the same frame, our price nobody can even compare. The main idea is, the main philosophy behind is that we are not doing 100% sales, because we are retired person. We want to enjoy our life too, to make families as our own families. So we just don't want to get it so much profit. We just want to cover our expenses. That's why our prices are less. Second time, I always say that whatever Cynthia told, means you told, comma and full stop, you will get it. We don't play any business trick that if we can perchance give some discount, then we can change the quality of the lenses or anything. You want to say something on that?
Well, I mean, you pretty much covered all of it. So that is exactly how our policy works. We don't play games at Bnc Vision Center. I don't think it's fair, and I don't have it in me to just take your money and give you garbage quality. Everything that we have is very good quality. So I do stand by all of our frames, all of our lenses, everything that we sell. Our services are spectacular. Definitely get a lot of compliments there. And most importantly, the price is right, and a lot of people are very happy with that. And that's our intention, is to just keep people happy.
Okay, we know that our prices are less, but at the same time, if we are rude and if we are not respect the customer, sometimes the customers are fed up too, that forget about it. Even I save $20, they are not talking nice, or they are not respecting. So the third thing, which is very important in our Bnc Vision Center, we always say that whenever you enter it in the Vision Center, you feel that we respect you. You feel that it's a nice hospitality. You will smell it. You can feel it inside that it's a nice hospitality. And we always ask tea and coffee. That doesn't mean that we ask the coffee and tea for those people who only buys, or we can ask anybody whether they buy it or not.
Absolutely. Even if someone's just coming in to look around, because we're in the medical center, so a lot of people, they have to wait to see the doctor, they're waiting for their medicine, they'll pop in just to see the frames and have a look around, or their kid will run in, so they have to chase after them. I always greet them very nicely, very friendly. I mean, that's just the type of person that I am. I don't think I have it in me to even be rude to another person. So definitely, I think that's why people like to come to me, because I'm very caring, I listen, and I I provide a great service.
Okay, and now can you tell me that how many lenses, as a layman, I know that one is single vision. If you can explain what is exactly the single visions or bifocal or progressive, these are, I think, three kinds of lenses. So if you can explain technically with simple language so that our viewers can understand.
Okay, so there's so single vision is kind of self-explanatory. So single means one vision, you're using your glasses. So there's just one power in that prescription. So that would be like for distance, for reading. Some people will wear glasses for the computer because that's a different range. We will get to that a little bit later. Then the bifocal, there are different types of bifocals. So there's bifocal with the line that you can see. So that's usually like an older style. That style's been around for a while. So if somebody's wearing that style, then I would try and keep them in that one, especially if they're a little bit older, if I think that they won't be able to adjust to the progressive lens. So bifocal has distance in the top and reading in the segment on the lens. So that would be for people who need to see for far and near. And progressive lens is a newer form of bifocal. It's same idea, except you can't see the line, so people like that a little bit better. And it has like an added range, so that would be your, it's called intermediate, and that would be your computer prescription, like about this length, arm's length. So you get your distance, your arm's length, and your reading all in one lens. So then you just need one pair of glasses, you wear them, and then you can see everything that you need to.
Okay, I have one question that suppose the one person, anybody can come over here and they need the progressive, but he's using only first time, and once he used it and he's not feeling comfortable with reading or computer or anything, he's using 1 week, 2 weeks, and then he said, oh no, I have so many problems, I can't use it. So it means he's wasting his money, or we can solve their problem, and how we can solve their problem.
So I mean, I want to say that's a common problem, but it's not very. I think a lot of it has to do with like the knowledge. So the important thing is if you need to wear progressive, you go to an optician who knows what they're talking about and who can educate you on what a progressive lens is and then teach you how to use it. That's the biggest step. So especially if someone is first time wearing it, I make sure they come in to pick up their glasses and I teach them how to use it. I make sure they can see in all of the ranges, and then if I need to do adjustments, I do it then. I tell them to try it about 1-2 weeks. If that's too much, like sometimes it can take up to a month, sometimes it can take 2 months. But after 2 months, if it's still not working, then I would tell them to come back. Don't delay, come and see me right away, because if you wait too long, then sometimes like we can't do anything. Well, not that we can't do anything, but like if you come after 2 months, we can send the lenses back and we can replace it for something else. But if you come after a year, then the company isn't that lenient. So we would have to discuss our options about that. So if you're having progressives and you're having a hard time with them, come in right away to see me. So then that way we can change it to either single vision or we could try the bifocal with the line.
Okay, नाज़रीन, जिस तरह के सिंथिया ने बड़ा क्लियर और सिंपल तरीके नाल हर चीज़ ਨੂੰ एक्सप्लेन ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਕੋਈ ਡਰਾਮਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੀ, ਕੋਈ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸ ਟ੍ਰਿਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਜੋ ਕੁਝ whatever she feel inside she wants to tell us. We never prepare to that what are the question I'm asking or what are the answer she has to answer. It's a natural, whatever she feels inside, she is open, she is telling every day, whatever she is telling every day, she is telling you the truth, honesty and reality. So we have to discuss so many things now, so please, we want to take a little bit small break, don't go away. Thank you. ਵੈਲਕਮ ਬੈਕ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ ਨੀਲ ਆਏ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਨੇ BNC ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਬੜੀ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਔਰ ਬੜੀ ਸਪਸ਼ਟ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹ ਆਨਸਰ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਜੋ ਵੀ ਡੇ ਟੂ ਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮਸ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਡੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਉਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਐਸਚਨ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਆਨਸਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਨਵਰਸੇਸ਼ਨ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੰਟੀਨਿਊ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ। ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ, ਵੈਲਕਮ back again. So tell me something about the eye doctors now. First of all, you have any eye doctors in the BNC Vision Center?
Absolutely. So we have 4 eye doctors that come in to do the eye exam. It's by appointment only, so you have to call and I'll book the appointment for you.
Okay, and another thing is, like, most of the people are a little bit confused. Even we advertise each and every time that some people's they are covered by the government. So it means that they are not paying anything, like seniors or kids. So can you explain that who are covered by the Ontario government and they should not pay anything?
So if you have a valid Ontario health card and you're under the age of 19, you get a free eye exam. So that's kids. Over 65 seniors, they get a free eye exam every year as well. And then diabetics, any age can get a free eye exam every year.
Okay, and if sometimes the customer or the patient goes to their family doctors and they have some problems like the headache or anything, and sometimes the doctor send it to us, so it's also covered?
It would be if as long as it's a specific reason, like a medical concern that the doctor feels that they need to see the eye doctor.
Okay, and now I have to talk to you about that thing that for the last 1 or 2 months, not every day, but sometime I heard from the customer that okay, such and such stores, they say that okay, if you buy some eyeglass or sunglasses, then you should not pay the eye doctor fee. So I think you can make it more clear that eye doctor needs the fee, doesn't matter, but how they can cover it. And today, can you announce something that you can do something better for the customers?
Okay, so a lot of stores are going to advertise different promotions that they have with the eye exam, with the doctors, with the eyeglasses. Some stores say if you buy glasses from here, you get free eye exam. So those are just ways to get the customer into the store. So with our vision center, now, like, you will come in, you have to pay the doctor's fee, of course, but if the doctor says you need glasses and you want to buy the glasses there, then we will waive the doctor fee now.
So ਪਿਆਰੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਕੋ, ਇੱਕ ਗੱਲ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਹੀ ਅਨਾਉਂਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਦੀ ਅਪਾਇੰਟਮੈਂਟ ਬਣਾਓ। ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਦੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਦੇਣੇ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਜੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲੈਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲਾਓਗੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ $60 ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਐਡਜਸਟ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਵੇਵ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ। ਪਰ ਸ਼ਰਤ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਹੈ, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲਾਓਗੇ, ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਲਾਓ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਤੇ $60 ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜੇਬ ਚੋਂ ਦਈਏ, ਇਹ ਪੋਸੀਬਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। $60 ਅਸੀਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਜੇਬ ਚੋਂ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਣੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਫਿਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਘੱਟ ਕਰ ਦਿਆਂਗੇ, ਕੁਝ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਤੋਂ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਕੰਸੈਸ਼ਨ ਲੈ ਲਾਂਗੇ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਿਗਰ ਆਊਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੈਸੇ ਨਾ ਦੇਣੇ ਪੈਣ, ਪਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਉਹ ਐਨਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਬਚ ਜਾਣ। ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸਿੰਥੀਆ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਐਲਾਨ ਕੀਤਾ, ਸੋ ਹੋਪਫੁਲੀ ਵੀ ਵਿਲ ਫੁਲਫਿਲ ਇਟ। Okay, now can you tell me something about the contact lens? What's the meaning of contact lens, and what is the difference between lenses and contact lenses, and why the people wants to use it, which one is better?
So contact lenses are prescription lenses that you put directly on the surface of your eye. So they're like little tiny, like usually made of silicone, and you put it in your eye and it corrects the vision. So people with high prescriptions, they would want to wear the contact lenses because you get better vision depending on what your prescription is, and also it's not as like heavy to wear. Like if you need glasses and you wear them all the time, then some people get sick of that. So if you have contact lenses, you can wear that instead of wearing your glasses. It gives you a different look, and also you don't have to wear your glasses.
But at the same time, I saw so many young kids, sometimes one week they have the red eyes, another one it's green, sometimes blue. It's really that color, or when they put it the colored lenses, contact lens only, then they change the eye color of the eyes?
So Like the colored contacts you can get, but if you're gonna go with the colored contacts, I would actually recommend you go to see an optician for them, because there's a lot of like tattoo parlors or convenience stores. They have all these like Halloween contact lenses, but they're not like approved, so they can't be considered medical devices. And because you're putting something directly on your eye, there's a lot of risks that come with that. So if you don't clean them properly, or if you wear them more than you should, it can actually like you can scratch your eye, and that could lead to an ulcer. So there's a lot of risks when that happens. If you go to see an optician, like me at Bnc Vision Center, we do have colored contacts. We don't have the Halloween contacts yet, but we do have the colored ones. So if you want to change the way your eye looks, we have like hazel, brown, blue, green, different shades of those colors. Then at least that way I can check your eyes, make sure that you know how to use them, make sure that you're taking care of them properly, and that way there's less risk for problems.
Okay, Cynthia, and I have a personal question, because I live in Brampton for more than 35 years, and whenever my daughter, they need the contact lens, I remember it, then we go to any optical store and we order it and they give it to us. But over here, I always notice that if anybody needs a contact lens, you always call the patient first. You can say that in my presence means like Cynthia's presence, they can try. If they are successful, only then we can order. Absolutely. So why we have to do, why you do these type of things and you spend 1 hour, half an hour, 15 minutes? Other people, they just strictly order it.
Because there's a lot of risks involved. Like as I mentioned, you're putting something on the surface of your eye. If you have long nails, then you can cut your eye. That can lead to very serious problems. It could lead to blindness. So I would rather make sure that a person is compliant, they know what they're doing, they can wear the lenses with no problems. And if I feel like I can trust that they're not going to overwear them. And what I mean by overwear is by wearing a contact lens that is supposed to only be for 1 day, wearing it 2 days or more than that, or a lens that's good for 1 month, wearing it more than 1 month. That is not okay, and a lot of people are doing that because I know they can be a little bit more expensive, but it's not safe and it's not healthy, and it's not hygienic either. So that's why I make sure that they're very compliant, and if they are, then I'm happy to sell them the contacts. Otherwise, I have no interest, because if you're not going to listen and you're not going to take if you're not going to try to take good care of yourself and your ocular health, then what's the point?
Okay. And another thing is, like now I'm talking about the online. These days you can get it anything online. And sometimes the customers, they come to our store that they said, okay, I want to buy this frame or this sunglasses on the online, and can you order it and how much it is? And practically you have any bad experience that when you order it online, and why we are saying that we are not interested to sell online. So any bad experience you want to share, that why you don't want to sell online products?
So most of the products that you see online, like let's say like a Ray-Ban sunglass, like 169 or something like that, a lot of those frames are discontinued. And what discontinued means is that you're no longer able to order it. So it's probably one of the last ones they have. You order it, and then if something happens, you're kind of stuck. You don't have help with that. There's no replacement. So we don't like to do it too much, because we've had an experience where someone comes in, they give me the code, I look online, it looks like that frame. When I order it, we have to pay for the freight charges, so like shipping and handling, we have to pay for the frame itself. And then the customer comes in and they look at it and they're like, oh, this isn't what I ordered. So to avoid those problems, I just say, we have a great selection as it is. We have over 1,000 frames, lots of sunglasses, probably like 400 sunglasses. So please just try and see what we have. I know guaranteed that we have something that looks nice that you would like. So it saves the hassle. It's a lot better to buy what we have there physically, so that way you can try it on and see how it looks. If you buy it online, you can't try it on. So how do you know it's even going to look nice?
Okay, a very good answer. And another thing is, insurance. So you're dealing with the insurance, and sometimes people come that, you can take my insurance, give the cash money back to us. I think this is a fraud, and I can tell that we, as a little bit the CEO of the organization, we 100% say no. We don't do this type of. It's better to die not to do that type of fraud thing. So, but do you accept all these insurance?
So I actually laugh when people come in and say that. I know that there's a lot of fraud going on, especially in Brampton, but insurance companies do investigations, so eventually those people that are doing the fraud will be taken down and they won't be able to sell glasses. We do accept insurance. We do deal directly with the insurance companies, with almost every insurance company. So like Sun Life, Manulife, Great West Life, Blue Cross. We also deal with interim federal, so that would be refugees. So if you're a refugee and you have the interim federal health program, we can order the glasses for you if you need them. And we also do like ODSP, which is Ontario Disability, and Ontario Works. So we deal with a lot of insurance companies, but absolutely don't come in if you're trying to get your money for your insurance, because I would never do something like that ever.
Okay, so Cynthia explained each and everything, and we have a shortage of time. So now I have to speak a little bit in Punjabi. Cynthia, I hope you can try to understand. So Cynthia ਨੇ ਬੜੀ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਔਰ ਬੜਾ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਆਨਸਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੰਸ਼ੋਰੈਂਸ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਫਰਾਡ ਫਰੂਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ। ਈਵਨ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਕਹਿ ਦਾਂਗਾ, ਫਸਟ ਆਫ ਆਲ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਰ ਜਾऊं ਮੰਗੂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਹਾਂਜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਧਨ ਕੇ ਕਾਜ ਕੋਈ ਇਸੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਪੂਸੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨੇ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੜੀ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਗੱਲ ਦੱਸੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਹੇਰਾ ਫੇਰੀ ਦਾ ਪੈਸਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਣਾ, ਕੋਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟ ਤੋਂ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋਵਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪੈਸੇ ਬਣ ਗਏ $100, $200, $300, $400। ਜਦੋਂ ਇਨਕੁਆਇਰੀਆਂ ਆਉਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਫੇਸ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਹਾਲਤ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਘਬਰਾਉਣੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਆਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਕਰਤਾ, ਉਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਤਾ। ਸੋ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਡਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਜੋ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਆਤਮਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਹੇ ਵੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਠੀਕ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਗਲਤ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ ਆਤਮਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ, ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਰਿਜ਼ਲਟ ਵੀ ਭੁਗਤਣੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਟਰਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ 100%, ਪਰ 99% ਜੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਰੇਡੀਓ ਤੇ ਟੀਵੀ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਯੂ ਵਿਲ ਗੈਟ ਇਟ। ਤਿੰਨੇ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਫਿਰ 100% ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਘੱਟ ਮਿਲਣਗੇ 100%। ਦੂਸਰੀ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ ਕਹੂਗੀ, ਹੁਣ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਹੀ ਲਿਆ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸਵੀਟ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੈ, ਨਾਈਸ ਹੈ, ਹਰ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਨੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਹਾਂਜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਇੱਜ਼ਤ ਮਾਣ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਪਰ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਵੀ ਇਹੀ ਇਕੱਲੀ ਕਰੇ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਬੇਟੀ ਹੈ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਬੜਾ ਤਹੱਮਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਡੀਲ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਹੌਸਪਿਟੈਲਿਟੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਹਰਕੀਰਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਸਿਟੀ ਕਾਉਂਸਲਰ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ। ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਹਰ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਬਣੀ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣੀ, ਹੌਸਪੀਟਲ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੀ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਟੈਕਸਿਸ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੋਇਆ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਵੀਕ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇਖੋਗੇ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ ਸਿੰਥੀਆ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।